A look back at the Moonshiners stars. We have Lost Discovery's Moonshiners has been on television since its premiere in 2011. Their illegal business practices put the cast at risk of being arrested at every turn. Nonetheless, the bootlegging persists. For over a decade, viewers have been following the lives of these moonshine bootleggers, and sadly, some have passed over the years. Read on for details on the cast deaths. According to the Facebook page for Kenny Law's Distillery, the Moonshiners star passed away peacefully and surrounded by loved ones. No official cause of death was reported. He is survived by his daughter and son-in-law, Kenzie and Nathan Wright, and his grandsons, Atlas and Fox. In March 2021, news outlets confirmed that Lance Waldroup was dead at age 30. According to TMZ, his mother discovered him unconscious in his bed. Shortly after, emergency responders arrived and pronounced the reality TV star dead. He was last seen by his family smoking outside, and he later retired to his room to play video games. Months later, an autopsy revealed his cause of death. Reports state that Lance was morbidly obese, weighing a total of 580 pounds at the time, and had ultimately died of congenital heart failure. Before his death, Lance also struggled with opioid addiction and showed major symptoms of depression, but his infectious energy on Moonshiners made it really hard for viewers to tell. In the series, Lance worked alongside his dad, Jeff, operating their North Carolina-based bootlegging business. Following news of Lance's death, Discovery issued a statement that remembered the longtime Moonshiners cast member as an adventurous distiller who was always looking to take his flavorful recipes of moonshine to new heights. The network told TMZ Jim Tom Hedrick, who appeared on Moonshiners from Season 2 until 2017, died in September 2023 after a battle with kidney cancer. Jim Tom Hedrick was a treasured member of the Moonshiners family, and we share our condolences with his family and all those who loved him, Discovery said in a statement. He was 82 years old. Popcorn Sutton wasn't actually part of the Moonshiners cast, but he was loved all the same. The master moonshiner was in the business for decades up, until he found himself in trouble with the law. In his early 60s, he was ordered to do time in federal prison. But before he could begin his sentence, he killed himself by way of carbon monoxide poisoning. 2 years after he died, footage of Popcorn from the 2002 documentary Mountain Men was used in Season 1 of Moonshiners. Watch new episodes of Moonshiners Tuesdays on Discovery at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A look back at the Moonshiners stars. We have Lost. The world of moonshining has always been shrouded in mystery and allure, a practice rooted deeply in American history and culture. The Discovery Channel's reality TV show Moonshiners brought this secretive world into the limelight, showcasing the lives of those who continue the clandestine tradition of making illicit alcohol, despite the risks and the ever-watchful eyes of law enforcement. The show not only introduced us to the fascinating lives of these individuals, but also to a group of stars whose stories and personalities captured the hearts of viewers. Sadly, over the years, we have lost several of these stars, each of whom left an indelible mark on the show and on the viewers who followed their journeys. In this tribute, we look back at the lives and legacies of the Moonshiners stars we've lost and reflect on their contributions to the show, their impact on their fans, and how their memory continues to live unknown. Tim Smith. A pioneer of the craft, Tim Smith, one of the show's most iconic figures, was perhaps the face of Moonshiners for many fans. Known for his vast knowledge of the art of moonshining, Tim was a true legend in the Appalachian tradition of making moonshine. Hailing from the backwoods of Virginia, Tim had been making moonshine for decades before the cameras ever came into the picture. His skill and passion for the craft were evident, and his character resonated deeply with viewers. Tim was more than just a moonshiner. He was a mentor to many of the younger participants on the show. His willingness to teach and share his craft was one of the key elements that made him stand out. He was also one of the most successful stars of the show, with his brand of legal moonshine, Climax Moonshine, gaining nationwide recognition. Tim Smith passed away in 2022 at the age of 61 after a lengthy battle with illness. His death marked the end of an era for Moonshiners, and fans around the world mourned the loss of a true Appalachian legend. Tim's contributions to both the world of moonshining and the entertainment industry will never be forgotten. His legacy lives on not only in the world of moonshine, but also in the hearts of those who followed his journey on Moonshiners 2. Billy, the Human Billboard, and his impact on the show Billy, the Human Billboard Moonshiners star, who had a unique place in the series. Known for his larger-than-life personality and penchant for promoting his business through extreme methods, Billy caught the attention of viewers both for his moonshining endeavors and his personal story. His tattoos, which were advertisements for various companies, became a symbol of his unconventional approach to life. He was a bit of a wildcard character on the show, bringing a sense of humor and unpredictability that kept fans engaged. Billy's life outside of moonshining was as colorful and eccentric as his on-screen persona. Though his moonshine operation was often portrayed as a way to make money to fund other ventures, his story resonated with people who admired his resilience and creative thinking. Sadly, Billy passed away in 2021, leaving behind a legacy of innovation and determination that many fans admired. His larger-than-life character, with all its quirks and charm, lives on in the memories of fans who admired his unique approach to life and business. The tragic passing of Popcorn Sutton, perhaps no loss was felt as deeply by fans of Moonshiners than the tragic passing of James Popcorn Sutton. Popcorn was not only a key figure in the moonshining community, but he was also a cultural icon, known for his fierce independence and his deep connection to the Appalachian way of life. He had been involved in moonshining for decades before the cameras of Moonshiners came into play, and his larger-than-life persona captivated viewers. His rough-around-the-edges demeanor, combined with his undeniable charm, made him one of the most memorable characters on the show. Popcorn's death in 2009, long before Moonshiners began airing, was a tragic event that shocked his fans and the broader moonshine community. Popcorn had always been a figure that represented defiance, independence, and a rugged sense of freedom. His passing at the age of 62 left a void that could never truly be filled, but it also solidified his place as a legend in moonshining history. Even though he was not alive during the filming of Moonshiners, his influence on the show was undeniable. In many ways, Popcorn served as a guiding light for the younger generation of moonshiners featured on the program. Popcorn's legacy continues to inspire moonshiners to this day, and his memory is honored in various ways, from moonshine festivals to documentaries and books that chronicle his life. His story is a testament to the perseverance of those who choose to live life on their own terms, no matter the cost. The impact of Moonshiners on the legacy of moonshining. While the individuals who starred on Moonshiners brought their own personalities, stories, and traditions to the show, they also helped to change the perception of moonshining itself. Once considered a criminal endeavor, moonshining has transformed into a respected craft for many. The stars of Moonshiners, particularly those who made the transition to legal distilling, have played a role in legitimizing the craft and turning it into a booming industry. The passing of the stars we've lost over the years has only solidified their place in the history of moonshining. Tim Smith's successful transition to legal distilling with Climax Moonshine, and the way he championed traditional methods, continues to inspire a new generation of distillers who look to the past while creating new futures. The stars of the show were not just entertainers. They were also part of an ongoing cultural movement that bridged the gap between the old ways of moonshining and the modern world of legal, regulated alcohol production. As moonshine continues to evolve, the legacies of those we've lost remain an integral part of the conversation. Their contributions to the craft of distilling, their larger-than-life personalities, and their commitment to preserving the moonshining tradition are what continue to shape the industry today. 5. Remembering the stars who gave us so much. The Moonshiners series was more than just a reality TV show. It was a celebration of Appalachian culture, history, and perseverance. For many of the stars, their time on the show was an opportunity to share a part of their world that most people would never have the chance to experience. Their lives were not just about making moonshine, but about embracing a way of life that has deep roots in American history. Though we have lost several beloved stars over the years, their memories will continue to live on in the hearts of the fans who followed their journeys. The stories of Tim Smith, Popcorn Sutton, and Billy the Human Billboard will remain a part of the larger narrative of moonshining and will continue to inspire future generations of moonshiners and fans alike. The world of moonshining has always been one of shadows, secrets, and independence, and the stars of moonshiners have shared that world with us, pulling back the curtain just a little bit more with each episode. In remembering those we've lost, we celebrate.